It's week 1 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Lions, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we have arrived at the start of another NFL season, the most exciting time of the year. And CD, both of these storied teams we're about to see trying to take a step forward this year. Philadelphia, a lot of optimism there that they can get in the postseason and make some noise. Detroit, of course, we know the story of their franchise. They're just trying to get out of that NFC North basement.
But one thing I know about you, partner, you're extremely empathetic, and you do feel for those Lions fans because they have not had a postseason win to celebrate since 1991. They are excited about the direction the franchise is headed, though. They thought they had a good draft. They love their front office, and they really like their head coach. As for Philadelphia, they made some moves during the draft and in free agency that put them squarely in a position to compete not just for a playoff spot, but to go deep on a good run.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts got the green light as a starter from the Philly organization and took really good steps as the next in line of mobile quarterbacks in the city, following names like Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, and Randall Cunningham. He led the team in all quarterbacks in the NFL in rushing.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And his first pass is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll fight forward about the 27-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion.
Certainly a different set of circumstances awaited Jared Goff in Detroit last season after his trade from Los Angeles. He made what he could out of them and managed 3 wins on a rebuilding Lions team. They should improve this year behind Goff after an offseason where they made considerable investments in order to try and improve this ball club.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. And incomplete on the deep ball. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that will be incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st down, Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Oh, nice move. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They'll try and run here with Swift. A good move. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this is most definitely the guy you want running the football when you need the tough yards on 3rd down. And he moves the chains and then some as he shakes off that first contact. And as they said in the 70s, he just keeps right on trucking.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything, as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Ooh, the juke. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
Aaron Siposs on the punt as he'll get this one away now.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
The Lions offense set to take over. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually. I'll just say thank you, Mr. QB. That ball gets tipped in the air, and they come out with a first down.
You've said it before, sometimes better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, but what you have to do as a defender, that ball's in the air, you've got to go up and get it, and at worst, knock it to the ground.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Goff, a handoff here to Swift.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They'll be in search.
It's week 1 of the 2022 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Lions.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Well, in the process of that kick return, it appears we had an injury. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. He'll get this off to Swift.
Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. To throw again on second down. Goff. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Back to throw. Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment.
On first down, Goff. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff now looks to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. From the gun on third down, Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a toss for Swift left side.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Goff now to throw.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Goff. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Goff eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here's Aaron Siposs now.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. And they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Goff toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Goff linking up with Chark for a Lions 1st down.
Loaded with talent. DJ Chark hasn't been able to stay on the field to replicate a Pro Bowl season from 2019. Detroit gave him a big 1-year improvement deal to see if he can recapture that form. And he comes through here with a 1st down catch.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Here's Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
So they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Now Goff. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that is incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Being chased out left.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Jack Fox now.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping it for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's gone. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's gone. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Now Goff on 1st down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. But Charles, this offense just can't seem to get off the ground.
But the quarterback, he has to keep picking himself off the ground because this pass rush, they've been on him so far in a big way. 3 sacks here in the first half. He might tell his offensive line, quit helping me up and just block the guys in front of you.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll run the draw here with Swift. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Here's Hurts.
He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. 41 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw.
The quick throw finds T.J. Hockenson.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Goff. This one complete to Devin Funchess. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Goff throwing again. Got his man. It's Williams.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Goff on 1st down. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10. Goff. And that's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Goff. is incomplete.
On fourth down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal.
From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
And Sanders has got it complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. That's into the hands of Pascal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
On first down, Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set your other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break here. Goff. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10
at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. Second down, here's an option right. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And some room to run now. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 71 yards.
And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
It was third and medium. They popped the short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more on that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you used, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Throwing on third, Goff. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, what a move. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And that will be incomplete.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards.
This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
So just 3 points there, but that important in the grand scheme of things because it's now a 3-score lead.
And to now, the other guys haven't shown that they can do anything offensively, so just take the points, keep adding that cushion, and let your defense win you the football game.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On 1st down, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Going for it with Sanders. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. That one complete. He finds Shark. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up past the 30.
An unfortunate distinction for Sanders last season. He had the most yards, 754 of any back in the league, to not score a touchdown. He's still the guy in Philly, though, and he'll get back to scoring this season. Plenty of work available for him in the league's top rushing offense from a year ago.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 59 yards.
And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, A.J. Brown, I mean, one of the best in the NFL with the ball in his hands, and there's another example why.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
So out now come the Lions.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Here's a handoff to Swift, and he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams.
And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
On 1st down, it's gone. He's got it to Williams. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jameson Williams
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there Now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. But it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts over the middle to Smith. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle 1st down. He's going to try and take off with it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now. They'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. Now a first down throw. Goff. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Here's Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Goff now looks to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 21.
They'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
All able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. Able to get away, eluding the pressure right. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Eagles, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.